An unknown number of people are believed to have been killed in an explosion at a filling station in the central Nigerian town of Lafia. Scores are reportedly badly burned. It's not clear yet what caused the explosion. Local media reports, though, suggest there was a leak in a pipe from a tanker offloading liquefied natural gas, while others claim a spark at the fuel station caused the blast. There are conflicting reports of the death toll, but the injured are being treated at hospitals in Lafia. Emergency services have been praised for their rapid response to the explosion. Well, let's get you the very latest now on this incident. We're joined from Abuja by our correspondent, Phil Ihaza. Phil, reports so far indicating that many people could have died in this explosion. Is there any clarity at this stage on the number of casualties?
Thank you, Uche. You see, right now it's actually quite difficult to ascertain the exact number of people that have lost their lives, as well as the number of people that are involved. But according to eyewitnesses and health officials, we can, we've been getting conflicting reports that about 10 to 20 people, including an infant, have lost their lives, and over 50 people are involved in the incidents that are injured, badly injured as a result of the incident. Now, Nasarawa State is at the north central area in Nigeria, and it also borders Abuja towards the southeastern part. So now, one particular thing that make people think that a lot of lives would have been lost is the fact that it's actually a very busy area, well populated, because we have motorists, we have a nearby tertiary institution there, the Nasarawa Polytechnic. So it's quite difficult right now. Officials are still busy trying to gather the remains and also ensure that lives are treated to ensure that the casualties are even lesser.
And of course, we've heard that emergency services are being praised for their quick response. Phil, just give us an idea of how authorities have responded to this tragedy, and especially what kind of assistance is being offered to victims of this particular incident.
Well, quite a number of eyewitnesses have said that the fire service responded on time to put out the fire, which was already moving to other parts of the road. The thick fume and smoke billowing from the fuel station, the gas station that exploded. The fire service was quick to respond to the scene, but also the Federal Road Safety Commission ensured that they used the vehicles, even motorists and passers-by. They ensured that they tried to move as quick as possible to the scene to rescue victims of the incident. The state government, the Nasarawa state government, have also given a directive that most of the victims should be moved to the Federal State Medical Center, which is in Kefi, just a few kilometers from the capital, Lafia, of Nasarawa State, and they are receiving intensive care even as we speak.
And we understand so far really just coming down to speculation as to what may have caused this explosion. But Phil, tell us what are investigators most likely to focus on at this stage?
Well, right now, investigators were focusing on the cause of that explosion. A number of reports are trickling in. The fact that operators of the gas station had handled or transferred gas to their commercial tanks, and then there were some leakages. Some others are saying that the operators were very, very careless in that operation, especially with the fact that that area is largely populated. Others are also saying that as a result of the shock of the explosion, the fire wouldn't have been that escalated if not for the fact that some motorists also were engaged in an accident that must have caused the escalation of that blast. So quite a number of things will be on focus for the investigators, but more importantly will be ensuring that this does not repeat itself anymore, especially with the fact that that area is congested. So it will be advised that the congestion should occur, and also periodic training of all the operators of gas stations around that area should be maintained as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for that update. Phil Ihaza joining us there live from Lagos.